Welcome.
In the heart of ancient India, when the world was still young and restless, sages sat beneath silent skies and asked a question that still echoes across time. Who am I? What is the truth of this universe? From that question was born a vision, not a religion, but a realization that everything in existence is one, that the same spark that burns in the sun beats within every living being. This was the birth of Hindu philosophy, a philosophy that did not seek to divide, but to unite. Thousands of years passed, empires rose and fell, but the words of the Vedas and the whispers of the Gita continued to travel, quietly, patiently, carrying a light that refused to fade. And today, that ancient light burns brighter than ever before. It shines in the yoga studios of New York, the meditation halls of Tokyo, and in the quiet corners of every mind searching for peace. Yoga, once the sacred practice of ascetics, has become the universal language of balance, healing, and harmony. Meditation, once a journey inward, has now become humanity's bridge between the mind and the soul.
Science, too, has begun to listen to the voice of this ancient wisdom. Physicists speak of energy that connects all matter, the same truth the Upanishads declared thousands of years ago. Everything is Brahman. The whole universe is one consciousness. Quantum theory now echoes the same realization that the rishis once saw in their meditations. In hospitals, therapists teach mindfulness, not knowing that the roots of this practice lie deep within the soil of Indian thought. The idea that peace is not something we find outside, but something we awaken within, has become a guiding light for millions. And yet, Hindu philosophy goes beyond the self. It teaches us about the sacredness of all life. It reminds us that the cow, the tree, the river, the sky, all are expressions of the same divine energy, that to harm another being is to harm ourselves. This simple truth, Ahimsa, nonviolence, became the soul of Gandhi's revolution.
As the world faces the climate crisis, inequality, and endless conflict, the ancient Indian phrase, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family, has begun to return to our collective consciousness. It teaches that we are not separate nations, but one earth, not divided souls, but one shared breath. From classrooms to corporate offices, from Silicon Valley innovators to seekers in the Himalayas, the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita guides minds and hearts. Do your duty without attachment, for peace lies not in the result, but in the sincerity of your action. This message has shaped leaders, inspired revolutionaries, and brought solace to those lost in the noise of modern life. Because at its core, Hindu philosophy does not demand belief. It invites experience. It does not promise heaven. It shows that divinity exists here, now, within you. Today, as the world searches for balance, ancient India's voice still whispers, softly, steadily, "You are not the drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop." And in that one truth lies the promise of a new humanity, where science meets spirit, where compassion becomes strength, and where peace is not an escape, but a way of living. The journey that began thousands of years ago under the Indian sky was never meant for one land, one people, or one time. It was meant for the whole world, for every soul searching for light in the darkness. Because the wisdom of Hindu philosophy is not history, it is eternity itself. And its light still shines in you, in me, and in every corner of this living universe.